Welcome back to class after a 3-day weekend. Today we're going to finish section 2 of Southeast Africa. We're going to start on page 376 here and talk about independence in Southeast Africa. In 1900, almost every country in Southeast Africa was under some type of European rule. By 1960, many African nations had become independent. Now we're going to transition into trouble in Kenya. The Kikuyu people of Kenya were one group that opposed European rule. Great Britain had taken much of their land. So a movement started in Kenya called Mau Mau. The Mau Mau decided to use force and fight the British to end Great British rule in Kenya. By the 1940s, the Mau Mau began to fight with Great Britain. By 1963, Kenya gained independence. Now, after these countries in Africa got independence, you're going to see some different issues pop up in Southeast Africa. In Kenya and in other countries in Southeast Africa, urbanization and industrialization were important trends after independence. Now, let's talk a little bit about South Africa gaining independence from Britain in 1910. In 1948, the white minority in South Africa adopted apartheid, which is an official government policy of keeping white and black South Africans apart, so a type of segregation like what happened in the United States. Now, Nelson Mandela of South Africa really helps to end the apartheid or segregation in Southeast Africa. Actually, in South Africa. Many people inside and beyond South Africa believed apartheid was wrong. The government banned groups like the African National Congress, which was a political party that worked for black civil rights. Other nations criticized South Africa sharply. Some refused to trade with South Africa. One man who played a key role in ending the segregation was Nelson Mandela. He was an African National Congress leader who was jailed in 1962. He continued to protest from his prison on Robben Island. Another man who played an important role in ending segregation in South Africa was F.W. de Klerk. He was South Africa's president from 1989 to 1994. Although he was white, de Klerk realized that apartheid or segregation was wrong. He realized that segregation was destroying South Africa. So in 1990, Nelson Mandela was released from prison. Together, Mandela and de Klerk worked to end segregation or apartheid in South Africa. In 1994, South Africans of all races voted together. Mandela became president, and South Africa was truly independent. So now, let's back up and talk about some questions here. Who were the Mau Mau and what did they do? What was apartheid? And the next question is, who were the two people to end segregation in South Africa? All right, kids, that's it for the day on the videos. Make it a great day.